Hi, Norman Goldman here, and thanks so much for being with me once again on the video version of the Norman Goldman Show. Now, as you can see, of course, we are outdoors. We're taking this show on the road. The point of this little video is to show you that you can get radio in your car, in your audio system, in your car, without actually being on the radio. It's very simple, and I'm going to do this in a very simple fashion because you're going to look at this and say, duh, Norm, hello, and that's the whole point. So let's get started. This is a smartphone. Now this happens to be a Motorola HD smartphone, but it doesn't really matter. It can be any smartphone. There's lots of them around there. So this is a smartphone. This is a USB cable that works with the smartphone. It's got two ends, very simple. You can get it at almost any store, very inexpensive. One plugs into the smartphone like this, and then the other end plugs into the car. This is getting us started. Okay, so you know this is a smartphone. You know this is a USB cable. Now, this is a car. I know you know what that is. This is a car. Let's go inside and show you how this works. All right, now we're on the inside of this very nice, stylish Mazda red car. We've got our smartphone, and I misspoke. It was not a USB cable. It's an auxiliary cable, but on a lot of the newer cars, they use USB cables. They're really the same thing. This happens to be an auxiliary cable. You take one end, stick it in the phone, nice and easy like that. And then, in this Mazda, the auxiliary in is right here. So, you've got your smartphone with the auxiliary, one end in here, one end in here. And by the way, on lots of the new cars now, they do use a USB cable, and the cabling for the USB is in the exact same place. It's in the well where your elbow sits when you're driving. So now you've got your smartphone. You've got your cable in one end, you've got your cable in the auxiliary. This, on the dashboard, right here, they make it nice and easy too. It says auxiliary. That's what we use to get the audio and the signal from the smartphone into the car radio. Now you just press the auxiliary button, right? You press the auxiliary button, and that gives you the aux capability. Now, on this smartphone, of course, we have the Norman Goldman Show app amongst all the different apps, and you can download our app at normangoldman.com. We're also on iHeartRadio and TuneIn, lots of ways to get us, but we happen to have this phone has the Norman Goldman Show app. So with my little face there, you just tap my face and the app, and all of a sudden, the app starts to stream.
Every show and feature will make you smarter.
Now, I hope you're hearing that because we have now, through the audio system of this fine red 2010 Mazda, in great audio quality sound, digital clean audio sound, our app playing as if it were a radio station in your dashboard. I hope you hear my voice, and that was Gina, our voice lady. This is our app playing through the audio system of this car. Okay, so on the phone, once you've downloaded our app, you're going to see my little face with our app icon on your phone face. All you do is tap, and then when the app comes up, which loads very quickly, you just tap on the little blue button here that makes it play, right? You've got an X button to stop it. You've got an I button for more information about our show and our website. This is the volume button. So this is it. And then you just take the phone, you just lay it down, and you drive. And you're listening to our show live, free, anywhere, no matter what. You've got our show playing in your car as if we were on a radio station in your town, in your speakers, perfectly clean.
You're listening to the
That's how you get.
My live show will be
there. It
right
is.
Here at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. Stay tuned or go to normangoldman.com for more information.
I couldn't have said it any better myself. Okay, now I've done this kind of tongue-in-cheek. I've done it in a very simple way, kind of silly, but I'm trying to illustrate to you just how simple it is to get our show in your speakers, in your car, inexpensively, easily. You don't need to be a technical wizard to do it. You need a smartphone, you need an auxiliary cable or a USB cable, you need a reasonably modern car. This is a 2010 red Mazda, very nice car. You just plug one end into the auxiliary in, one end into the smartphone, you hit the aux button on your dashboard, and you're there. You just tap the app on our phone, hit the play button, and it plays. Live, free, anywhere, as if we were on a radio station in your town. You don't need a terrestrial radio station. As long as you have a smartphone, you have the cable, and a car, you've got us. Thanks so much for being with me on this video version of the Norman Goldman Show. Don't forget to check us out at normangoldman.com.